Piper with a Tuesday video. It's 9th of May. Starting with a 3-hourly chart of the Dow this morning. We had this peak here back in March. Kind of this is an A, B, C flat correction. That suggests we're going to see new highs, so above 21150. And so far we have got a 1, 2, 3. Then this corrective fourth wave, and now a 1, 2, 3, 4 with another rally due. Given the fact this is a fifth wave, it may not quite make 21150 and above, so we could see a fifth wave failure here, which would be a sign of weakness. But I'd expect to see a pullback once we see the 5 waves up, so a bit more upside is due. So these spikes will get taken out. That would be quite a positive for the market. Could set the scene for a bit of a consensus, bullish consensus, and that will set the scene for the market to fall back, as everybody will be long, if you see what I mean. There's no guarantee we're going to see a fast sell-off. I think it's a bit overdue though, and I'd certainly watch new highs on the Dow today. So I'm actually flying to Malta today, so whether I'll be able to, I'm not too sure. We have possibly similar action on FTSE with this big ABC again, but so far an A, B and a C, which doesn't look quite over yet, so I think we're going to see maybe a move above 7340. But again, that could set the scene for some kind of sell-off, so that's also worth watching. Where on the DAX, we've seen a very solid move following during the French election, and the establishment was third time lucky and got who they wanted. At least they didn't get Le Pen, which they didn't want. Possible 5 waves down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Possible A, B, C. A little bit fragile. I mean, it's if we see a selling spike, then I think it's worth going for. I'll try and alert that if I see something good. But as I say, I'm traveling today, so it may not be so easy. I'd say there's no real evidence this is a major peak or even a peak of any description. The wave counters are rather obscure up to that point. But we do have this very short-term possible reversal pattern. Alright, gold, we still have this big A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that could be a complete ABC. This could be the market picking up. This could be the retest. I mean, 1220 is important, but 1200 is more important. No guarantees at this point. If we see a corrective move here, followed by another move down, that will give us 5 waves down, which would be quite negative, suggesting that we actually have a bigger correction to come. Let me go up a scale here. Having said that, the initial move is an ABC, suggesting it's only a correction, but that could be a 1, that could be a 2, that could be a 3. So this is a 4, and another move down to there would be, well, it would give us some reason for a decent bounce, but it would be a corrective bounce, or at least that's what the implication would be. But if we can hold 1220, then that would be pretty positive, obviously. A bit of a truism, of course. If it holds something, it's bound to go up. Anyway, let's go down to the short-term chart as well. Okay, this is a 5-minute chart, which of course amplifies the look of any move. All we're seeing is a bounce from 1220 to 1236, not that dramatic, but quite a nice little spike there, I guess. I can't say it's really a 5-wave forming. I think cook out as a 2, 3, 4, but it's rather stretching a point. A, B, C. I mean, again, you've got a bit of a buying reference point there for buyers, but nothing, again, too dramatic. I think we need to see more, really. Obviously, a break below 1220 would be a negative. All right, silver continued its sort of, well, it's hardly vertical, but it's certainly a very steep decline. Some supports building up here, but again, nothing to write home about. Right, fairly brief today. I hope you found it interesting and useful. I'm back to report on Thursday morning from Malta. Have a great day. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.